Hey pilots, I had a viewer ask for a guide on Barbatos, so that's exactly what this is. Now, let's give a little backstory on Barbatos. Model ASW-G-08 Gundam Barbatos, named after the 8th Ars Goetia Duke of Hell, is the 8th Gundam frame made during the Calamity War 323 years before the events of Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. After being left under the Martian sands for over 3 centuries, it was found by the CGS Crusade Guard security leader Maruba Arke. It was originally going to be sold for money, but before Maruba could sell the Gundam frame for money, Gjallarhorn, a military organization peacekeeping force, attacked CGS in the hopes to capture Kudelia Ina Bernstein, the future Maiden Revolution. But with the help of the third group of CGS, a team consisting of, to name a few but not all, Olga Itsuka, Riot Moss, Biscuit Griffin, Takaki Uno, Akihiro Altland, Eugene Sevenstark, Norba Shino, and the main protagonist, Mikazuki August, also known as Mika, thwarted Gjallarhorn's plans. The third group held off Gjallarhorn for as long as they could until Gjallarhorn brought out their Graze units, Gjallarhorn's signature mobile suits. Once the third group saw the Graze units, they decided to have Mikazuki August pilot the mobile suit they had in the hangar. Since Mika had 3 Alea Vinyanas, a device that is surgically implanted into the back/spine of people, allowing them to directly connect to mobile units and workers. Since Mika had 3 Alea Vinyanas and the most experience piloting any mobile units, Mika was the most qualified. Mika was then sent to the hangar where Barbatos was held. CGS's mechanic, Mr. Yuki Nojo, transferred the Alea Vinyana interface into the cockpit of Barbatos. Not knowing the power that the Barbatos possesses, once Mika was connected to Barbatos, a rush of information was sent to his mind, causing his nose to bleed. Mika was then sent to fight the Gjallarhorn Grazes, killing one and causing the other 2 to retreat. After the fight with Gjallarhorn, Mika fought in countless battles and was given the name the Devil of Tekkadan by his enemies. The Barbatos was eventually upgraded into the Barbatos Lupus in the first half of Season 2, and then the Lupus Rex in the second half of Season 2. Now for a kit overview. Her kit consists of 1100 HP, 3 dashes, and a close-range mace, even though Mika would throw the mace like a javelin in the show, which is hilarious, but either way. Her mace has a normal attack and a charged attack. The normal attack deals 300 damage, while the charged attack deals 700 and stuns the enemy for 1 second when hit. Next is her boost jump. Her boost jump allows you to jump high in the air while maintaining all horizontal momentum and adding some. You can use the boost jump as a tool to get to higher places or to get above/behind your target. Next is her longsword. The longsword lunges the user into the air and slams the sword into the ground. The longsword was recently nerfed to deal only 400 damage from the original 800, and the radius of the shockwave is also smaller. If an enemy is hit with the shockwave created by the longsword, it will stun them for 1 second as well, the same amount of time as the charged attack on the mace. Lastly is her G maneuver, the Alea Vinyana system. The Alea Vinyana system allows the use of the sword, dashing through enemies in her path up to 3 times, dealing 700 damage to all enemies with each slash of the sword. Move on to the tips. Barbatos is an aggressive unit that is easy to learn. She loves to get up close and personal with the enemies. Utilize her 3 dashes and boost jump to close the gap between you and the enemy. Her charged mace attack deals 700 damage and stuns for 1 second. This means that you can combo it with the long sword. With that combo, it deals 1100 damage, killing most units in one combo, with the exception of Sazabi, Guntank, Marasai, Dom Trooper, and the newest unit, the RX-93 New Gundam. Its boost jump is also good to get out of bad situations, or to get the height or behind people, as I said earlier. Barbatos' ultimate, the Alea Vinyana system, is best used when you are guaranteed 2 or more kills. An example, when on point in domination or point capture, you can get multi-kills with it. Sometimes, if you're lucky, even team wipes. Because of the fact that the ultimate can deal upwards to 2100 damage, killing all units in the game. It is also excellent when used in a closed room, such as the room on the left side of Canyon Base leading from point A to point B. think we all know that room and we all hate it, but we can also all love it in good situations for us. Either way, Barbatos is really good when used in close situations with her ult. Boost jump is really good to get out of bad situations or to get to height or even behind people. And she is very aggressive, but can only get like one kill unless you're lucky and they're clumped up together. Overall thoughts on Barbatos. Barbatos is an easy unit to pick up and use. While she is hated by most of the community for her long stuns and she can get easy kills, she is without a doubt one of the most effective units in the game. Barbatos is probably one of, if not the easiest unit in the game for any player to pick up and learn. With that said, she may not be the best unit. Really easy to learn, really effective, but a lot of other units do beat her out, such as Exia and Zaku Melee for multi-kills. Exia for long-term kills and team fighting. Barbatos shines when going for one unit and one unit only until you get her ult. But even then, her ult it's risky to use. It's really easy to dodge the ult with something like Exia or Sazby, because then you could just go straight up in the air with your Tomahawk. And if you are lucky enough, Turn A can grab Barbatos out of the ult. With that said, thanks for watching. I will leave you with some gameplay, and I hope to see you all again. Goodbye, pilots.
Another hit. Capture complete. Couldn't dodge it.
Hostile sighted. Enemy unit sighted. Light control of the target area.
Can't move. Hostile brawler destroyed. Hostile unit confirmed.
Enemy unit sighted. Target changed. Objective C. Incredible. 5 enemy mobile suits destroyed. Activating maneuver.
Right on time. Hostiles behind us.
Enemy unit sighted.
Hostile unit sighted. This suit's not moving.
Wait, where's my thing? I didn't have my my longsword.
Capturing objective C. Captured objective C.
Hostiles behind us.
Area contested.
Over here. Over here.
Our hold captured.
Behind me.
I
Tested.
am low.
He's using an area G maneuver. Enemy G maneuver active.
Get ready for trouble. Get
3 minutes remaining. Target changed to objective B.
enemy shield user spotted. They found our position. I can't afford to take another hit. Enemies using their G maneuver.
Oh.
Providing backup.
This is intense. Tentacle.
Ready for trouble.
Take this round, we win.
No issues here. I'll relax.
Now entering overtime.
And that is a good ult.
If we found our position. Looks like my suit's
Oh,
warm.
come on. There we go.
Hostile down. Hostile
There's our
down.
Barbatos gone.
7 kills confirmed. You're unstoppable.
There's no stopping me.
Area contested.
Good. Tear them apart.
There we go.
Hostile brawler destroyed.
Mission
Ah.
complete. Victory is ours.
Not bad.
That was rough.
You fought well.
Hey, MVP. Would you look at that?